Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about body positivity. I feel like I haven't done one of those in a long time, and it's all about when people put you down and being bullied in general, just feeling like crap. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. I'm not going to waste any time. So we've all literally had something bad. Binks, don't meow, cut me up. No, we have all had something bad said about us at one time in his life. It doesn't matter if it were a parent, a sibling, a stranger, a friend. It shouldn't happen, but it does. Life can be hard and people can be very cruel. It's just the way that life is. In my life personally, I've had to deal with negativity and bullies more than once. So I'm just gonna jump into a little story time on me, a little quick one. I'm not gonna drag on because this is about you, not me. At school, I've had bullies bully me. You're so rude. I have been called all the names of the sun. I've been called fat and disgusting. Also, I've been called like a dandruff scabby girl because I have skin condition, and at school I had to wear a black jumper, and I have a skin condition that's in my hair. So it used to fall out and it looked like dandruff. People used to laugh at me walking up the stairs. I used to get rocks chucked at my head on the way home from school. That's the school. At home, I don't think my mum meant to, but when I was going into my teenage years, my mum would be very negative about what I was looking like. So I know she'd be saying, and I know she's probably cursing at me watching this, but she would say, oh no, you can't go out wearing that, you're too fat to wear that. She is a very strong woman. She doesn't mind if you say you look like crap, take that jumper off, don't suit you. When you're like 15, 16, 17 years old, you don't want to hear your mum calling you too big to wear something. Your mum should say, oh, it doesn't suit you, maybe try something else, but not to say you're too big for that or some, do you know what I mean? She's very blunt, very straight to the point, my mum. I love her to pieces now and everything. I love her. We've always loved each other. We're very close. But the way that she words things, for me, it didn't help me when I was younger. I've grown a bit of a thicker skin now, and I just like, oh, it's my mum. She's just, saying shit about me again. So I say shit about her. But it's just, yeah, you can't really help it when it's your family, but you shouldn't have to deal with things like that. What else? What else? What else? When I was a kid, I think my parents, my nan and granddad used to try and get me on the scales to see how big I was, and then they, jumped down my throat, and I felt pressured to do that. They used to bring the scales downstairs and be like, get on them now, and I didn't want to do it, but they made me do it, and I didn't like that. So now I don't weigh myself. Yeah, life is shit sometimes, it really is, and we all get negativity and bad vibes from people. It's how we sort of deal with it that help us grow as people. So people that try and put us down are usually the ones that are either feeling comfortable that they aren't happy in their own skin, and they do tend to find being fat or bigger or overweight or anything, even curvy, it can make them feel uncomfortable because they don't think it's acceptable for us to love ourselves as we are. So they're not okay with that in themselves. They think we should think we're disgusting and we should cover our bodies up, and they don't like that we have no issues with ourselves anymore. We're starting to love each other, love ourselves and who we are. And they don't like that. Some people find it really uncomfortable to see bigger people wearing clothes. Say for Boohoo Curve, there's some really good clothes in there, and they do sell clothes on Boohoo Curve that are more standard looking, that skinnier people would wear. And maybe if we walk down the street with a crop top on, with a little bit of belly out or something, they find it unacceptable for us to wear that, and then they try and shoot us down because they don't want us to feel good about ourselves. That's one type of bully. Or people who are super insecure with themselves and they rely on the buzz that they get from shooting us down to help them. A lot of the time these people are jealous. A lot of the time they are freaking jealous. I just hate bullies. I hate people making other people feel like crap. I mean, these people that do put you down, maybe they are super insecure, maybe they have got issues. They might look perfect on the outside, like at school, they were bullies and stuff, and they usually are really pretty, really tall, and like blonde and perfect, and you know, they look like they haven't got any issues, but I reckon deep down, a lot of the time they're suffering maybe with issues at home, maybe their boobs aren't big enough, do you know, there's lots of little issues and reasons why. Maybe they have a bigger nose and they want it smaller. There's issues why they dislike themselves, so they take it out on other people. And it's not usually a personal thing, it's more likely just to help them feel better about their insecurities. And it's wrong, it's really wrong, and it's really, really immature. But most of the time these people are immature or young. Maybe it's at school. It just happens, I suppose. It shouldn't happen. And if you are a victim of bullying at school, then please don't suffer in silence. Go and tell somebody and get it sorted, because you don't want to end up being depressed, self-harming, or, you know, just being stuck in a rut. It's just not worth it at all. So, how we deal with it is the most important part. So, don't feed into their bullshit. Like, literally, don't react. Just ignore them. If you don't get a reaction out of you, they get bored. Easy. And then they think, well, what's the point? The longer you ignore them and just show them it's not bothering you, the better. It like doesn't feed into their way. They want a reaction. They want to see you cry or hurt you, or, you know, see some sort of response. If you don't give them that, then they're losing. So don't feed into it. Walk away from it, giving them none of your time, none of your energy, and don't let them in your head. If you walk away from a negative situation, it gives you less chance to think about what they're saying. They won't have time to say anything else. Walk away from it and rise above. It's not worth it at the end of the day. It doesn't matter who this is, if it's a parent, if it's a sister, or, you know, a friend. Walk away from it. Have a bit of space from the person. If they are a really, really close person to you, then you do need to discuss it with them, because it can't go on. And they obviously don't see you as you see yourself, and that isn't right, because they're meant to love you for who you are. So cut out negative people. If they're bullies, if they're friends, well, this is it, I'm going for it. If they're friends and they are saying horrible things about you, cut them out. You don't need that in your life. You shouldn't have to put up with things like that. If they are your friends and they're calling you fat, maybe calling you something like thick, stupid, I don't know, then they're not friends. I know you can't cut your family out, but spend some time apart from them. If the bullies, obviously, just stay away from them. So another thing you could do is remember your worth. That is the most important thing. So know who you are as a person. Know that you deserve love, and you do not deserve all this bullshit in your life. And lastly, pity them. Pity them. You are obviously above them. That's why they are trying to bring you down to their level. So pity their ass. They obviously need it. So I'm just going to finish up with a few words, a few bit of information to help you. So I don't want you to let their words affect you. Your body image, your personality, and your positivity, do not let them get in there and affect it. They are bullies. They're rude, immature people who are more than likely unhappy with themselves. Rise above the negativity and the bullshit and show yourself extra love. So while they're trying to tear you down, you need to start bringing yourself up and loving yourself a little bit more, because you're going to need it. This is literally all about bullying, isn't it? I didn't think this through. Whoops. It's all the same though, isn't it? Being brought down. It is bullying. So you're smart, you're loving, you're caring, you're beautiful, and you're courageous. If you can get through this, then you are super courageous and super brave and strong. You just don't believe it yet. There's only one of you. Don't let anyone rule your life. Don't let anyone put you down or make you feel any less than amazing. They don't know you. They don't know your strength, your story, your past. They see the exterior. They don't know you. keep your head up high and give them something to talk about. So if you are walking past a bully, they shout something in the streets, you strut past them. You show them you are strong, you are beautiful, you are amazing. You can just walk past them and give your butt an extra wriggle, you know. Show them that it's not bothering you. And when you get home, please don't cry about it, because you're wasting your tears and you're wasting your water that's in your body to keep you healthy. Don't shed tears for people that don't deserve them. It's super important to just not let them get in your head. I know a lot of this stuff I'm saying is basically, it's like showing an act, isn't it? By ignoring them and walking past them and not giving them the time of the day. It's all like a big bravado on the outside. Now the very important bit is for not let them to get in your head. That is the most important bit. I mean, you can act so tough and so brave and strong on the outside when they're calling you names or when they're putting you down. You get home and you're in your own space and all these little things they've been saying will creep into your head. We need to stop that. That is the hardest part. I mean, your brain is like your worst enemy sometimes, but you do need to remember who you are. And there is only like one little person. There's one of you. You are just one person and you can be whoever you want to be. There's no rules. It's your life. You need to be the leading lady or leading gentleman in your life, and not deal with them and let them rule you or your head. It's just super important for you to get into your own space, and we need to start building yourself up. If it is starting to affect you, maybe somebody keeps saying something at school, maybe even telling a teacher or anybody, a friend, it's not helping, and you're going home and you're really, really depressed about it, then we need to start sorting out your self-esteem. We need to get you to love yourself a little bit more. I have done a video in top 10 ways to build your body positivity. I'll link it somewhere. But I'm going to keep trying to put these videos on for you, and just to remind you that you are fine the way you are. These people are literally, there's so many problems of their own, and they're just trying to make your day crap so their day can be a little bit better. Because there is a buzz in like beating somebody down. Makes you feel high and tall. And that's why they do it. It's not because you are, say, ugly, stupid, fat. You know, it's mainly just them wanting to feel better about themselves. Or maybe you've got a really nice nose and they've got a really big nose and they think, oh, I hate you for having that. I can't have that. It's mainly their issues. It's nothing to do with what you look like or who you are as a person. So just remember that when you go home and you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, Sharice thinks I'm stupid, or my mum thinks that I'm too skinny and I'm anorexic, and just think that it's either coming from a good place from a parent, maybe they're worried about you and they don't know how to say it, but anything else, they aren't doing it for the right reasons. They are trying to bully you to bring you down to their level. It's their insecurity, not yours. I hope this video has made some sort of sense. I mean, I lose my train of thought, so I have to write down a few notes. Wow, these are my notes, they're not off Google, these are my notes. But my memory is shot to shit lately and I can't remember, so I'm just writing a few things down for me to remember what to tell you. So I hope that it does come out better than I can hear it. But I just want you guys to feel happy and grow up feeling very strong and independent and just loving yourself as who you are. There's nothing worse than hating who you are and letting people in who don't deserve it. I'm so thirsty right now. I'm so thirsty. So got some water. I don't know if this is about bullying or this is about just general nasty negative people. I don't really know what I'm going to call this video yet. Obviously there's going to be a title because I've already put it on. Oh my god, that's so good. So I'm going to leave that one with you guys, and if you've got any suggestions, if you want me to do any other videos like on body positivity and how to love yourself, maybe, I don't know, give me some ideas. and do like this video if you enjoyed it. I hope this helped one person out there. That is my job mainly, other than doing like makeup and stuff. I love giving advice and helping people. I wish I had this as a younger person. YouTube is a great thing and I do love it and I love doing it, and I love the feeling that maybe somebody's watching this and somebody's thinking, you know what, she's talking sense, and I do need to start thinking more about myself and not what everybody else thinks. I mean, you can wear what you want to wear. If you want to wear a crop top, if you want to wear shorts, if you want to, you know, show your arms off, maybe have like a really nice low cut backless top on or something, you do that. If you want to wear that, you wear that. It doesn't matter what other people think. As long as you're happy in your mind going out wearing that and you think I look great, then just people around you are invisible. They don't matter. It's your life. I'm gonna go. I talk with my arms way too much. Don't you think? I need to strap them down while I'm filming. Like, you know, I'm not gonna use my arms. Okay guys, I'm going to go. I could ramble forever. If you need any help with anything, then do contact me. I have an email specifically designed so that nobody has to know who you are other than myself. You don't even have to tell me your name if you don't want to. It will be in the description. I advise you always to read my descriptions because I've always got something nice to say in there. Take care guys. I love you. Love yourself, and you know, rock it. I love you.